and welcome back to more Abiotic Factor. It's been a while, and it's good to be back. We've got some holiday content to go through. So there was a holiday update about a month ago. We're getting to it late. That's usually how it works here in the Big Vlad Tower. Eventually we get to the new content, but sometimes it takes a while. So we're going to check it out. Apparently there's a new world or something called the Cryosphere in the containment sector. We're going to try to find it. I think it's in the Dirac section. Is that damaged? It's damaged. We'll find it. Anyway, so what were we up to last time? I don't know. I think I was upgrading my boxes. We got the exercise bike and bench press. I don't have them hooked up though. Those are cool. I think we saw most of the content, the 1.0 content, and now we got a holiday thing to go through. So let's see. We got the cold resistance gel tube. I assume this world is going to be chilly, so what are we wearing? We got the plasmatic shield. That's gonna, I think that heats me up a little bit. Yeah, that raises my temperature. Okay. And Exor armor. Movement speed increase. Can't break legs from falling. When entering combat, the spirit of an old Exor will join your side. Yeah, we'll use it. Why not? We got Kylie, the shield generator. We're not using him right now. Alright, it's been a while, so I gotta make sure I'm prepared before I go out. I don't know if there's any new content besides what we can find in the new world. Okay, let's check vitals. Little hungry, little thirsty. What should we eat? Glacial gazpacho, glacial gazpacho, glacial gazpacho, or that's just water. Glacial gazpacho it is. I don't know why I have a whole bunch of that, but I do. Alright. We'll take a real quick nap here. So, yeah, if you want to see more Abiotic Factor, there's not a whole lot of new content or content to go through that I haven't gone through already. But if you want to see more, maybe like I can try another go at have another go at a hardcore playthrough or something, which I've done on. I've tried to stream. Oh, that's my friend. I streamed 2 attempts at a hardcore.
For what do you seek?
Playthrough on the highest difficulty. Both ended in my death. Got a few hours in. If you'd like to see more of that kind of thing, let me know. Or more episodes in this series, let me know. It just helps me gauge the interest in a particular series or video if people are commenting. I know most people they just watch the video and don't bother commenting, and that's fine. I'm the same way, but it does help me out. Help me gauge interest. So yeah, just let me know if you'd like to see more Abiotic Factor in one form or another. Oh, there's the Dirac section. Can I make that jump? Ah, yes. Okay, I got the anti-grav thing. There's always some, you know, minor content that I could go through, like, that I haven't done, like, more fishing and that kind of thing. Not sure how valuable or entertaining that would be. Alright. That was the shotgun. That's new. IS 0105. We got liquid hydrogen? Or liquid something? Liquid helium? Touch. Enter portal? Sure. I might need to... excuse me. I might need to get some... warmer clothing. It looks like it. I am freezing. Let's get that heater out. Hey, buddy. I like it. Very festive. And they got a bonfire going in the center. New compendium data, the snow globe. Let's take a look. Registry. The love potion? Snow globe. Designation Jura. Containment protocol IS-105 must be kept at all times in a physically decoupled crucis level containment zone, isolated from all sources of motion, drift, or residual momentum. The item should only be touched, or under extreme circumstances, moved by approved trans-recon operatives, equipped for long-term field deployment and cold weather survival. Okay, it doesn't say much about what's in here. I guess we are literally inside the snow globe. I couldn't get a good look at it from the outside. But I think we're literally inside it. Look at that. Recall. We got vehicles in the form of sleighs. Christmas stocking. Candy cane. Mine now. We don't have reindeer? How do we drive it? Is this a multiplayer situation? Oh, there we go. No reindeer needed. Well, I gotta try that sleigh out, but at the moment... I gotta be a little more thorough and go a little more slowly. Be more mobile. Well, I really like the aesthetic. And we got the train going around. That's great. I can hear faint screaming in the background, but that's okay. Screams of joy, I'm sure. That looks like... My first thought was like a dragon. Those were the two wings. I think that's a tree that was split down the middle. Very strange. Okay, let's head down. Now, this is a cozy house. There's a little bit of green blood there. Email terminal. All your data from astern@cascade.internal.gate. Parson, my good man, I need you to go over everything my team brought back from Antiverse 188. EM scans, GPR data, seismic reports, survey information. Anything you've got on the place. I haven't seen half the data I collected. From P. Brown. Sure, Abe. I can get a packet together. We've still got about 1,000 questions, like where A188 actually is, how old it could be, and why the GPR sends back no return signal past 15 meters, just to name a few. Are you looking for something specific? Is that where I am? A188? Did it not just shrink me down, put me inside the snow globe? Am I in another antiverse? From A. Stern, sort of. Janet has some weird fixation on one specific element. You see, there's this shelf that stuck out to her in the photographs, and she wants me to fetch some more information about it while she's away. I ran it by Derek, and he said he saw no harm in whimsical pursuits around the holidays, and then something about safety measures. But I assure you it's all quite above board. And we just want the data. We're not planning to do any interaction here. A shelf that stuck out to her in the photographs. If Mance has cleared it, I suppose that's fine. I don't think anyone actually took notes on the shelf. Maybe someone measured it when sweeping the room. Frankly, it just looks like a shelf to me. Janet's exact words were a wishing shelf from childhood. It's apparently something they did in her family. I've never heard of it, and I checked with H. Depp. They've never heard of any tradition like it either. Neither have I. Weird. Well, here's the data. There's definitely some weird fluctuations on the EM band in that area, but it's practically the same as background. It might even be incidental resonance from the instruments off the glass enclosure of the whole area. Dr. Ross didn't happen to say what the wishing shelf was meant to do? Thank you. Yes, she said they put things on it and they got more of those things the following morning. I don't think it's a real thing. Maybe something her parents dreamed up to avoid buying new presents. If I can get a wishing shelf, that would be amazing. I would fill it with money. If there's one thing I know about Janet, she had a very dismal childhood. Sounds like she could use a supportive ear on this one. Maybe I should take her to lunch sometime and go over the data. Now look who's placing things on the wishing shelf. She's vulnerable. It's time to strike. Workshop left. 03.bmp. That's the wishing shelf. Wonderland from Sharkness at cascade.internal.gate. Apologies for the delay, Derek. We spent longer in A188 than we intended. It really is an incredible place. We're still assessing the data, but I can tell you this much. We've got our work cut out unraveling this one. From D. Mance. That may be so, Simon, but rhapsodizing won't get us any closer. I asked for a summary of findings. When can I expect it? I'm returning to 188 shortly. I'll use D. Stern's relay system to dispatch the report as soon as I can. Please ensure you do. Derek, I have composed the list of which you spoke. It is entire and complete, and I believe you'll be very much delighted to read their comportment. The young and the not so young. Why, you may even find your own name there somewhere. Have you been nice, Derek, or naughty? You shall be rewarded like the rest accordingly. Random capitalized letters? Somebody's yelling at me. Simon, what on earth are you saying? What list? What are you talking about? I am simply the seasoned scribe, Derek. A mere messenger, relaying as requested. That is not what I requested. And then he sends a photo. Exception.jpg. There's a mansion on the hill. And then something in the foreground. I can't tell what it is. Antiverse 188, the North Pole. Okay, we'll read that after we get out of here. There's a lot of text, and I don't want to sit around idle for too long. We're good. I can pick that one up. Only the crooked ones I can pick up. Huh. I don't see any enemies. I heard someone. Salt rock. Arrival bell. Christmas Express. I'll take that. Christmas carriage. Uh-huh. Oh, if I can have my own working train set, that would be awesome. I don't think I'll be so lucky, though. It's gonna be stationary, isn't it? There's the wishing shelf. Yeah, that looks like it. Can it actually just duplicate stuff? Not anything. Basic materials like a stapler? How about a healing syringe? No? I'll put a stapler in there just to test it. Come back tomorrow and we got 2 staplers. Okay, I heard a jingle. Santa? I heard it again. Oh, these presents are in bad shape. Hey, Frosty, staying cool? Snowman, adjust top hat. Oh, there's a scientist buried in you. Oh, okay. Oh, he's got a belly hole. Alright, you pissed me off. Back here. You're going down, Frosty. I like them apples. Oh, he lost his hat for a moment. That stunned him. Can't interact with his head. Ugh. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I might need a new weapon to deal with them. Yeah, that's a tree that was just split in two. Let's look around a bit more, see if we can find a new weapon or some way to hurt him. Uh-oh. A snowball. Maybe snowballs will hurt his glowing head there. It is glowing orange. Maybe... we need to cool him off. Hand-carved chair. Oh god. Wait. No, I'm frozen. Oh god.
I was not made for this heat.
Get away from me. Jolly cap. No, this is not right. No, I've been good. I promise. Ah. I promise I'll do more volunteer work at the orphanage next year. Ooh, candy cane. Ah. Ah. Help. We might need the flamethrower. Well, we'll try the flamethrower. Oh my god. That does nothing. I gotta find out what makes this guy tick. Let's go upstairs. Ah! Oh, I'm on fire. It's a whole nother level up there. Gotta go. You can play with my minion. Frosty's gone mad. That must be a teleporter out. Alright. Oh my god. Wah. I gotta get on that train, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Can I get up there? I've got stamina problems. Yeah, that just winds around. Doesn't really lead anywhere new. I guess I could take the portal. I assumed it just leads out, but I'd be wrong about that. Is there fish or something here? Oh god. That's cold. Okay.
Ah.
And now I'm sleepy. Okay, well, I got a bit of a respite. See if we can catch something. Come on, I see you down there. Empty mug. I think Frosty ran away. Bio scrap. There's gotta be something in here. Nothing. A lot of empty mugs. Well, if there is fish in there, I hope I don't need it. Need it to finish this world. Alright. So, yeah, there's really... Oh, God. There's no explanation. He's coming. Right now, as to what that thing is on Frosty's head. Crystal that brings him to life or whatever. Whatever it is, it looks like a weak spot. What about this hat? Head armor. Probably just cosmetic. Can't do anything with that. Let's see what we can see out there. One of the pictures was kind of focused on the mansion there. Does the train stop anywhere? Well, there's that train. That's not the same one. No? Okay, let's go through the portal. Yeah, that leads back. Okay. Let's read let's read the, well, first we'll take a nap, then we'll read the entry on this world that might give some hints. The thought had crossed my mind that maybe we would just, when his head is exposed, put the jolly cap on him. No, that would be too silly. Can't be that.
Yeah.
Hello. Oops. There we go. Quick way to charge up my items here. My laser setup works pretty well. We've got the... I don't have the portable toilet powered. I'm gonna have to split one of these lasers into two. I need 4 lasers. And it's powered from the back. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can get that going so I can collect turds. Anyway. Yeah, let's check the entry here. Location. Antiverse 188. North Pole Antiverse 188 is regarded by Gate researchers as a stable, self-nucleated spatial exception. Believed to be a refuge outside our universe, it may constitute an actual antiverse, but those studying it argue whether it technically qualifies. Seeming to exist precisely nowhere, there's nothing detectable beyond its bounds. Optical measurements indicate the glass is between 10 and 15 meters thick, but no data has been successfully garnered beyond that. Neither can it be directly exited. As such, the entity is currently classified as an exception. Dr. Martin Jessup notes that Antiverse 188 may bear similarities to Antiverse 11's superpositional state. Okay, so it's not like literally shrinking me down and putting me in the globe. The contents of the globe is just a, it's like an abstraction of what's really in the world. That is not to say one cannot leave. Transrecon Team 4 noted an intense density of perforation signatures connecting several locations on Earth. These are frequent enough to have imprinted on the local continuum and appear to cluster seasonally, as if heavy perforation traffic occurred regularly for certain brief periods. Antiverse 188's origins have provoked an unusual amount of debate among Gate researchers. The region appears to represent an idealized space brought into being by forces unknown and governed by laws that Gate staff are yet to fully fathom. At some stage in 188's history, it would also seem that a secondary entity was introduced, IS-127. Is that the snowman? Frosty? One of the more curious and potentially dangerous subjects yet encountered by Gate. Further, Antiverse 188 appears to present a psychical hazard. The first Gate scientist who visited Antiverse 188, Dr. Simon Harkness, Transrecon Team 4, seems to have become compelled to don specific festive clothing items and return to the location. He now refuses to leave. Except on certain dates, and then only briefly. No amount of intervention, restraint, or therapy has managed to persuade him otherwise. At this time, Dr. Harkness is checked in on bi-weekly by project staff while further investigation continues. Dr. Martin Jessup has speculated that the psychical threat of IS-127 is part of its fundamental nature in forging the snow globe from an internal blueprint, memory, or mental image. Its creator ignored their own subconscious vectors, which also formed a part of the creation. IS-127 may therefore have been, Jessup suggests, accidentally instantiated in the same act of creation as the snow globe itself. In contrast, Dr. Daria Kale has proposed that Antiverse 188 is little more than an elaborate trap mechanism created by or for IS-127 itself to imprison or liquidate another unidentified entity. In her words, the A-188, A-127 complex suggests a lethal lure or attempt to ensnare some unknown organism of which IS-127 is either a predator or possibly nemesis. There have been a handful of reported sightings of a secondary humanoid entity, tentatively designated as IS-105B, but no contact has been made. Options for further investigation are currently before Gates Research Ethics Committee. I like to be on a fly on the wall in those ethics committee, Gate Research Ethics Committee meetings. That would be fun to listen to. So there may be a secondary humanoid entity, but the IS-127 is Dr. Harkness. So the humanoid entity is IS-105B, but yeah, we're not going to have any information on them. Okay. The Jolly Cat might be it. Frosty might respond differently based on what kind of cap he's wearing. Alright, let's... I forgot where I put everything. Where's my... Those are my heads. My food is there, kind of. That's my seeds and whatnot. My perishables go here. I guess salt rock goes there? Sure. Okay, we'll try to put this hat on Frosty. Oh man, where do I put my mugs? There. Good a spot as any. Alright, let's head back. Thankfully, it's not too far. Oh, before I do that... let's just make sure we're all rested up and everything. Alright. So I don't think we're going to have an issue staying warm. So I'm good with the armor I've got. My spirit friend keeps the snowman busy. Does a good job of that. Alright, vitals are good. Let's go. I believe there is also a new homeworld available for purchase. I haven't had a look at it. I wasn't crazy about the first one. I didn't like the look, the Greek architecture. It feels really odd and out of place, and the world looked kind of I don't know. It kind of disjointed, not disjointed, but I'm simple. I want to have one big flat room to build in. And that was not what I got. I am a very simple man with very simple needs. Alright, so that is what it looks like. Yeah, it's kind of a rough representation of what we're going to find inside, but I can touch it and I can shake it. What if I shake it? Is that going to make it snow? Oh. A snow globe containing a frozen yet oddly alluring Christmas scene. Okay. Well, this snow globe was being stored in a extremely cold environment, and I just removed it. There were all kind of containment warnings. Well, if I can just move it around, what happens if I put it near a heat source? Maybe nothing, but we'll try. Frosty, can you help me? I want to make these lampposts. Still one stapler. I assume this is like other Portal worlds where it just resets every few days. Adjust top hat. One moment. Yeah, I don't really think there's gonna be... anything else to find. I've searched everywhere. It's not a very large area. I don't know what all this green blood is. Does Frosty bleed green? Alright, let's give it a try. Ah. I heard bells, and I'm wondering if that's just ambient sounds or if it means anything. Oh, I can't put on the hat. Ow. Okay, maybe that is hurting him. He still says ow when I shoot him directly. In the orange bit. Dude is definitely weak to fire. Don't attack me, attack him. I like his slide attack. Alright, that worked. I just had to hit him enough times. Goodbye. No, Frosty. And the good doctor, he's gone. I was overthinking it. Snowman's top hat. Snowman's scarf. Snowman's carrot. Oh yeah, I heard there were carrots we can plant. A rough, conical, edible growth closely resembling a cultivar of the Carota family. Used in one soup recipe, can be planted. Snowman's scarf, cold resistance. Top hat, snowman's top hat. Cold resistance. And some hexwood. Well, the doctor, melted. No one's getting presents this year. Ha 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 ha. Alright, maybe we don't get up there. Fancy. Well, now that we're free of danger, gonna spend a minute here up by the pool, see if I can catch some fish. Probably wind up cutting some of it out if I can't find anything. Oh, I think we got something. This is the third reel in. 3 means fish. Anti-fish. Alright. Nothing unique. But we can find fish there. I'll try fishing a bit more. It's possible there could be other types of fish. Ah? Is that tainted water? Ah. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's head back. Jetpack is not available here, huh? I had my jetpack, I could get up there. It does look like it's inaccessible. Oh god, oh god. Nope.
The blessings of Yule be upon you, friends, with light and new life, wisdom and courage, strength.
Wisdom and courage. Right. That's what we need for Christmas. Wisdom and courage. Well, turns out I was overthinking the whole thing. I don't have to put a happy hat on him. But, I think we got everything. Including a carrot. Now I'm going to plant this. And we're going to let it grow and see what kind of new soup recipes we can make. We're just pumping iron here while we wait for carrots to grow. Great way to build strength. So I found out why I felt weak at the boss. Like I was losing... God, I keep missing this. Like oh my god. Like I was losing stamina way too fast. It was because I reset all my skills recently. So that I could respecialize and take... I don't know what you'd call it, like a starting perk? Or traits, I guess. Yeah, traits. When you start your character, you can take some good traits, and then you have to kind of balance them out with negative traits. I redid that, and I can't remember how I did it. Like, there's a in-game way to do that, but I don't remember how I did it. But I did it, and because I wanted a very specific trait, which is 2 more slots on my hotbar down there. And in doing so, I had to reset all my skills. So we're pretty much starting over from square one. That's why my strength is low. That's why I can't carry much. That's why my stamina is low. So I gotta build my skills back up. The bench press helps a bit with that. If I could just land it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's my skills. Starting over from scratch, but with endgame gear, so we'll get back to where we were eventually. Okay, so the carrots are ready to harvest. We got 3 carrots. What can we make here? Theoretical soup. Pumpkin, carrot, salt. Is that the only thing? The only new recipe? These unknown ingredients, those are mostly fish, I think. Fish I haven't discovered. There are a few fish I haven't discovered. Alright, let's try this. Pumpkin, carrot, salt. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Carrot, carrot, carrot. 3 salt, carrot, and pumpkin soup. Why is it in quotes? What is it really? Is it not a carrot? Okay, while we're waiting for that, I want to put down a little train set up. But I want a round table. I gotta find a good round table. Here, we're gonna pick this up. Wait, shake. I think a nice round table would work well. I can put the train on the outside. Let's shake it and then go in. So I discovered, oh, it does affect the weather. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, everything is respawned at this point. Kind of a shame I can't take a fireplace with me. So I discovered, I think, excuse me, I think I discovered how the wishing shelf works. Let's go have a look. I'm gonna take these. Alright, so I put a stapler and 2 hex wood. Yeah, I just removed 3 staplers out of here. So I think it spawns whatever's on top of the shelf inside the stocking underneath, like once a day. And after I emptied it, I put the 2 hex wood here. So tomorrow we'll be able to check that and see if anything appears. Or it might be after the portal world resets. That might be when it multiplies the parts. But I did find 3 staplers there, so I think that's how it works. Alright. We got carrot and pumpkin soup. A slightly sweet vegetable soup primarily composed of quote-unquote carrot and pumpkin. Slows hunger for a time. Okay. So, no special effects. Or would it even say if it had some special effect? We'll drink it and see what it says. Yep, thirst and hunger have been slowed for a time. Yep, that's it. But it's a good soup because it hydrates you and fills your hunger about the same amount. A lot of soups are very lopsided in those ratios. They'll fill either your thirst a lot but not your hunger, or your hunger a lot but not your thirst. Actually, it's more, excuse me, more the other way around. Fill your thirst a lot but not your hunger. So it's always good to have options when it comes to soup. Alright, last thing.
I may soon need the facilities.
You don't say. I set up my toilet, so I had to split off this laser into 3 more parts. Now, each time you split it off, it reduces the power, but it's still enough to run these 2 things. So, we're good. It's got this portal toilet, has its own monitoring station, and you can see the portal right there. I trust it. Let's sit on it. Oh, that was easy. Does the poo get collected here? I'm not sure. The heck was that?
You know what they say, buy low, sell high.
Oh. The arrival bell triggered because of that guy? It does say a small deployable bell that will toll at the arrival of a visitor.
Hey, if you're tired, feel free to lay down. I won't tell the boss.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Alright, so that was the holiday update. Interesting. I would like more lore on this place. There were a few logs, but that's about it. I can go through it again with a fine-tooth comb, make sure I didn't miss anything. But I think I got everything there. It was rather small, but festive. I liked it. Liked it a lot.
Spare a bite to eat?
And now we got a cool snow globe. So I'm going to find a nice table to put all this stuff on. A nice round table. We'll put it up here, I think. And, yeah. Yeah, so let me know if you'd like to see more episodes. There's not that much left to explore, but maybe like redesigning my base or something, if you'd like to see some of that. Or just me going through leveling up my skills because I need to do that. Or would you like me to stream more hardcore attempts? See if I can get that challenge done. It was fun, the 2 attempts that I did, and I'd like to do it again.
Maybe we could sneak a little...
But only if there's an audience for it. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.